Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and it's time for another Top 5 from the weekend section. This time I've picked the top 5 photos from the weekends of June 18th and 19th, where I so happened to be in Las Vegas. I would have posted pictures of Cupcakes, but I didn't want to cheat because they were taken on Thursday. So I couldn't post them. But I've gone through and I picked the top 5. Or the reason I had Cupcakes is because the theme for the weekend was food. Now, let me reiterate that the theme doesn't mean that you're only supposed to shoot photos of whatever the theme is. It's just to give people some direction if they're not shooting anything for the weekend, that it gives them something, an idea that they could go out and shoot. But I fully welcome all other type of photos that you guys that you take on the weekend, because I love seeing what you guys are doing. And it was another hard week for picking a top 5, but I've picked 5 in no particular order that we're going to go through. And you know what? In the coming weeks, it's possible that we may be giving away some more free stuff to either the top 5 or the winners. And I'm also working on getting the poll working. I do love the Facebook comments down below that we're using right now, because it's cool to see the reasons why you pick each photo. But we're working on getting that poll set up and want to get it right before we do launch it, so that you guys can easily go in and vote 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and then the winner may get something. So let's look at the 5 images that I picked for this weekend. So this is image number 1. You know what? I came across this and I was like, the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. You know, even though it's not the frozen tundra and it's a barbecue, it's a big piece of meat getting grilled on probably a Weber barbecue. And I like the fact that the smoke is rising, and you know, that's why I talked about think about the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field, like from NFL networks when they show all of that, all of those Green Bay Packer games. So I like this. I thought it was cool. It plays into the Father's Day, I think, as well as playing into the theme of food. So it's really cool. I like the shot. I like the thick blacks and whites in this, or the thick blacks of this more so than the whites, because there's not too much white, but really enjoy it. And now let's move on to the next one. So I read about this photo. The guy took it in Greece while on vacation, and I believe he waited a couple days to get the kite flying. And what I love about this image are, you know, the kite lines. Literally, they're called kite lines, right? Kite strings, you know, whatever. I like this. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do, shoot straight up into the sky and get a photo like this. And this, you know, the preparation and what went into this really stood out to me, and I thought it was an interesting photo. I just like how the lines lead out of the image, up at the top here and over to the side here, and the kite is there. I just thought it was a cool image. I mean, it's one of those things that would be a cool screensaver if it was turned the other way. Not that I would rotate it, but still, I liked it. Then we know that I love cupcakes. I love cupcakes. Who else likes cupcakes? So yeah, this is an interesting setup. I would like to know more about this Vonnie Girl 24. Vonnie Girl 24. So it looks like a Rachel Ray kitchen, you know? It's got the beautiful blue, what do they call that? Like turquoise in the background. The nice kitchen in the background, but it's blown out of focus, and only these cupcakes that look mighty, mighty tasty with some fondant. I don't like fondant. Fondant reminds me of Play-Doh. But doesn't Play-Doh smell really, really good? It's like when you smell Play-Doh, it's like instantly taking you back to your childhood. And have you tried eating Play-Doh? Because you can. It won't hurt you. It's kind of salty. No, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, I like Play-Doh, but I don't like Play-Doh on my cupcakes. But these cupcakes look good. I like this image, and yeah, it played into the food theme, and I like it. I love cupcakes. Please send me one. Then here's the 4th image. Walls are always interesting. What's always interesting about murals and interesting colors on the streets that you find is that it helps make your image. It's your job to get the composition right, and in this case, the composition is really, really good. It's saved by the fact that the door, excuse me, yawning, a little tired. It saves me that the door isn't right in the middle. If the door was right in the middle, it would be a little painful. It would be cool if there was somebody in the window, like a kitty cat in the window, you know, like Mr. Meowgie just sitting there. That would be pretty cool. But other than that, sometimes these scenes are made for you, and it's your job to capture them properly. Maybe pump a little more contrast in there, but I know I say contrast, but it looks pretty realistic to what the scene would have been. So I like that photo. We have a nice group of photos here, and then this last photo just jumped out at me. It was like this modern cube type image. You know, like you see those cartoons where like the factory is working and you got these paper cubes going across the screen, and then there's paper smoking out the stack. I just love the angle. I love the thickness of the black. Look at the 3D nature of it. The fact that you have buildings here and buildings in the back, and then this moves over here, and then the smokestack goes there, and then the smoke is separated nicely from the sky. Maybe it was dodged and burned in there. I don't know, but really, 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 really like this black and white. Now my question is, and I think this may help it, there's white here at the top. If that top of the building was lined up there, would it be, let's see, well, I'll do this. Would it be better or would it be worse? I don't know. I think I like it with just that little bit of white up there. That's an interesting thing. What do you guys think? But that's it. Those are the 5 images from the weekend of the 18th and 19th. So we've got this cubic, this, you know, factory type image, this cityscape, I guess we could call it, because it's a nice shot. We've got these nice cupcakes. We've got this really cool kite in the air, and then we've got the grilling of the steak on the Weber grill for Father's Day. Beware, look out. So those are the 5 images. Which one, pick one, do you like the most and why? And go ahead and put your vote down below in the Facebook box. If you don't want to say why, just put the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Just put one of them in the box. We'll add them up. And right now, we'll see who wins each week. And that's about it. But there is another theme coming up for the weekend of the 25th and 26th. I will be shooting a wedding, so I'll be sure to post a photo from the wedding. And I'd love to see what you guys are doing. But let's go with the theme of red. That's all I'll tell you. The theme is red. Let's see what you come up with. Be sure to click right here, and it's going to take you right into the forum where you can post your weekend photos. Remember, Fridays, Friday. Yeah, they took that song down. I'm very disappointed, even though I can still find it. Don't forget that Fridays, if it's after work or you're on vacation, I'm considering that the weekend. So let's see what you guys come up with. Thanks again. Good luck. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.